Hello everyone, I welcome you all on this YouTube channel UPSC TV by RS, and here myself Rahul, and I am going to present The Hindu analysis dated 11th of August 2020, and we are going to cover The Hindu newspaper for your public administration optional. Kindly note this thing that we are going to cover The Hindu for public administration optional. We are not going to cover it for the general perspective, for the general studies perspective to be more precise. Okay, so let's start with this thing, and before starting let me tell you that if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because from the month of July onwards you will get the Hindu analysis for your public administration optional, which will be relevant for you for your examinations like UPSC civil services examination and state public service commission examination. So you can basically watch the videos, and if you do not have the time to watch the videos, the magazine of public administration optional, which will help you in your UPSC, CSE and state PSC examination. The magazine for public administration optional is available, and the link is given in the description box. You can click on the link, you can download the magazine from there. And please note that this is the only magazine that you will get in the market when it comes to public administration optional, and already people are liking, and the feedback is good as of now. And you can also read the magazine, watch the magazine, and let's get started with The Hindu dated 11th August 2020. Okay, so let's scroll down and let's try to find out that which article you have to read for your public administration optional. So here the article you will get on page number 2 of your The Hindu edition, the Delhi edition of The Hindu newspaper. Independent fact-finding reports are critical, says Aruna Roy. Aruna Roy is social activist, and she is saying that independent fact-finding reports are very critical. What are independent fact-finding reports? So this is relevant for your law and order administration of paper 2. If you look at the paper 2 of public administration optional, you will surely get one particular unit called law and order administration, and in that unit you can use this thing, because this is talking about investigation. Investigation is the part of law and order, and if you read the Prakash Singh judgment, it also talks about the separation of law and order function from the investigation function. Okay, so in this context you can just understand that it is relevant for your examination, and apart from that it is also relevant for your public administration paper 1. In paper 1 you have the topic called accountability and control, and that topic talks about civil society organization and other things. And here independent fact finding, the definition consists of civil society investigation and these things. Okay, so these are the relevance of this particular topic. So firstly let's begin with this thing. What do you mean by independent fact finding reports? So basically investigation is something that is done by the police official, that is done by the police personnel. Investigating agencies are there, okay, CBI and other agencies are also there. So basically investigating agencies are there. So basically these social activists, they are basically saying this thing, they are basically talking about this thing, that we cannot trust investigating agencies. Okay, so context is that she is saying that these investigating agencies, these are focusing on the, you can say, and these are basically, there is a kind of biasness and impartiality is missing, and they are partial, there is a kind of biasness. So all these things are there, not relevant for your examination. The thing that is relevant is independent fact finding report. Independent fact finding report is something where, you can say, independent agencies like civil society organization will try to find out the fact, means investigation will be done by the independent bodies like civil societies. So in this context you can talk about this thing. Okay, so this is the first thing that civil societies can investigate. This is the idea. You can use these ideas when it comes to the way forward of your answer, that in investigation these bodies can also work together, okay, like civil society organization, because they are working at the ground level. Both pros and cons are there. You can talk about both the things. For example, let me link this thing with your civil society organization, and then we will link this thing with different administrative thinkers. Okay, so this is the magazine that I was talking about. So here in this magazine, the chapter 5 of the magazine, accountable, you can download the magazine, the link is given in the description box. Okay, so here this is the July edition of PubEdpedia magazine. PubEdpedia magazine consists of 20 chapter. So this 5th chapter is talking about accountability and control. So here civil society, this is the definition. Civil society, inclusive umbrella structure, okay, plethora of institutions are covered, and this is the kind of community development model. Okay, this is not the kind of government this is not a kind of you can say top down model. This is community development, bottom up model. All those things are there. These are the thinkers like Taylor. Management by exception. Management by exception basically means that states should intervene in the development task only in exceptional cases. Let people govern themselves, let people develop themselves. This was the idea of scientific management theory of Taylor when he says about principle of exception. That principle of exception of SMT can be linked with civil society as well. So these things are there, and these are not relevant for the context, but you can just read out. MP Follett, she was talking about participatory democracy as against representative democracy. She says that participatory democracy is superior, so you can link with civil society. McGregor, theory Y and transactional influence. Transactional influence is something which talks about cosmology. Means here you will find that transactional influence is that do not consider I, consider we. Okay, मैं नहीं बोलो हम बोलो, means there is a kind of you can say feeling of togetherness, feeling of you can say participation. So this is transactional influence. And cosmology to reality. Cosmology basically means that how you are perceiving others. This is very important when it comes to your way of leadership, whether you are going to perceive people as the you can say part of the problem or part of the solution. So in this light only Mahatma Gandhi also says this thing that if you are having the shop, then the person who is coming to your shop, he is not the kind of problem, he is the you can say reason behind your shop. Okay, he is not the problem, he is the cause behind why you are doing all those things. Okay, so basically those things are there in citizen centric report of second ARC. You will get these kind of statement by Mahatma Gandhi. So these things are there. And Likert, Francis Likert, talking about system 4, which is talking about participatory development, participatory management. Chris Argyris, his ideas of organizational learning, double loop learning, learning by experience. So these things are not you can say you can skip these things as of now. As of now we were discussing the role of independent fact finding things. Okay, so here you can just understand that here if you just read the functions and all, so M Seva is something that you can consider as the function. Challenges, so independent fact finding is something you in prose, when it comes to the analysis of that topic, in prose you can write about the thinkers that okay, this thing is good, this thing should be done, and independent agencies should participate in the process. Okay, so let me write something so that you can just understand. Okay, for example, we are talking about this topic, independent fact finding phenomena. First of all, how can you use this thing? You can use this independent fact finding phenomena as the way forward of your answer, that this thing should be done. Okay, this is the first way to use that news article. Second way, let's try and understand the argument in favor and argument in against कि ऐसा होना चाहिए, whether it should be done or not. In favor you can talk about all those thinkers that we have seen earlier. Okay, like there should be more decentralization, there should be more you can say participation, they should participate in the process. Okay, for example, we have the ideas of decentralization, transactional influence and all those things. So you can say that yes, this is good. And apart from that, from second ARC also, from Malimat committee also, we have seen this thing that they also give such kind of ideas. For example, there is a kind of adversarial system of investigation. As of now we have adversarial system of investigation, where police officials and these investigating agencies are doing the investigation. And in Malimat committee itself, Supreme Court in Malimat committee recommended for inquisitorial, inquisitorial, inquisitorial system of investigation, which is nothing but the involvement of courts in the investigating process. So here you can just understand that even this system is saying that go beyond this thing. Okay, how we can use this thing in favor, because it is saying that go beyond this thing, go beyond the adversarial system of investigation, go beyond police, go beyond you can say these kind of things. And you can use this thing that okay, if Supreme Court judges can interfere, why not civil society? So you can use this thing in the argument in favor, and other things I have already told you. You can use all those thinkers that we have seen earlier. Arguments against this initiative, against these kind of things, when civil society organization are doing this independent fact finding and they are basically interfering in these things. So you can say that this will create a kind of short circuiting. You can refer to magazine over here, Challenges of Civil Society, short circuiting of established procedure. If you read in this Mohit Bhattacharya etc., you will find these things. You can use these things as the keyword, short circuiting of established procedure. Okay, so established procedure is something that is already going on, and here short circuiting will occur because of this kind of interference. Okay, so this is there. Apart from that, you can talk about, you can say other problems are there, but these are not relevant in this context. The second thing you can talk about is NGO politics. Okay, NGOs have their own agenda, propaganda and all those things, and you can use this thing. Similarly, NGO funding, there are many NGOs which are basically getting the fund from the, you can say, foreign countries, and those foreign countries have their vested interest in the Indian politics. So because of that thing, they will try to, you can say, mold the decision making, mold the entire, you can say, governance structure. So you can use these kind of things. And another point you can talk about, the fourth point you can talk about is the, you can say, idea where you can say that these bodies are good, but these bodies should not, you can say, they cannot involve, because basically police is sovereign function. You can use this thing in second ARC also. Second ARC says this thing that lateral entry is not possible in police. Okay, if you read about lateral entry in our present scenario also, lateral entry is present where? For the joint secretary, for the, you can say, IAS officers and all, but lateral entry is not possible for the police agent, police, you can say, force, because police force is a sovereign function. Sovereign function means state has a power, okay, and that power cannot be given and cannot be delegated. If you talk about the, you can say, privatization of some areas of police official and police forces or whatever, then you have to follow the kind of, you can say, and there are theories like, you can say, there are many theories, I am not going to name it, otherwise you will become confused over here. So basically you can just understand this thing, that here police is the sovereign function, and sovereign function cannot be delegated to private sector. Even if you are talking about privatization in the police, okay, let's say privatization of police, then also there is the kind of restriction that okay, some sort of things, like for example, you can say very minor things, for example logistic handling or something like that can be privatized, you can say at max. Okay, other things like investigation etc. cannot have the privatization, lateral entry and all these things. Second ARC highlighted this thing. Okay, if you read second ARC, you will find that this is not possible. Okay, so I hope you are getting, because police is sovereign function. So how we can involve these kind of agencies etc. So in this way you can talk about this thing, and this is something that you should understand, that okay, civil society's organization, whether the independent fact finding, how it is relevant, how it is important, argument in favor, argument in against, and here argument in favor and against are in context of that the extent to which we can use this thing. Okay, we are not talking about you can say ultimate transfer to the civil society, but still their involvement, their participation, their interference, whether it should be permitted or not, to how much extent we should permit those things. So argument in favor, argument in against, and apart from that, as I have already told you, you can use this thing as one of the way forward, that stakeholders, when we say all stakeholders needs to be, you can say discussed, needs to be negotiated, bargaining should be there, or needs to be involved, these kind of things, there you can say, you can talk about independent fact finding and all those things. Okay, I hope you are getting the context of both the things, and I hope you are getting how to use this news article for your public administration optional. And apart from that, if you just scroll down further to find out other news article on the editorial page, you will find one article which is relevant. Here you will find the article by former CBI director R.K. Raghavanji. So he used to write very good articles and very relevant article for your public administration, because himself he was the director of CBI, so he talks about different, you can say, articles, and he basically write about this idea of police and all. Okay, so please be careful when it comes to the article of this personality, because every time article, most of the time article, you can say around 99%, 99.99%, this is the scenario where article becomes important for your puppet, because it is all about police personnel and all those law and order things. Okay, so here sorry for all those nitty-gritties, all those bullshit. Okay, so the main bricks to use in India's steel frame. So basically in you can say in these 1 2 3, so in these different lines, in these 3 paragraphs or whatever, you can say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, in all these lines he is talking about the present, you can say, result of civil services examination 2019. Okay, he was talking about the different things, that okay, nowadays what is happening and what is you can say what is the scenario. So basically you can divide his article into 2 contexts. First of all, he is talking about the you can say pros, or you can say the features of the civil services examination. He is talking about the, you can say, the kind of you can say aura that civil UPSC is having. So he is talking about that thing first of all, and then he will go on further to highlight the, you can say, the number of candidates who are appearing, the kind of popularity of civil services UPSC that is there. Okay, so all these things are there, and he is talking about all these nitty-gritties over here in this particular article. Okay, so you can read out all these things. He is talking about you can say the kind of number of women that are there. He is talking about 2 visually challenged people from in you can say that are there in this UPSC, who have cracked this UPSC civil services examination. He is comparing this time with his time. Okay, so he is talking about the success rate. He is talking about the number of general candidates, OBCs, SCs, STs who qualified this examination. So by and large he is talking about all the features of civil services examination result. Okay, but at last he is talking about police official, and he is basically targeting 2 problems. He is talking about 2 problems. First one is the you can say, as you can see over here, I am particularly concerned about the situation that prevails in the police station. First one is the insensitivity. So he is basically talking about insensitivity in first go. Insensitivity of police official, they are not helping and they are not, you can say, accessible to the general public, and all those nitty-gritties are there. So these things he is talking about, and then he is talking about corruption, as you know. Okay, so corruption is something he is highlighting. So these are the problems and these are the features, like UPSC is there, like OBCs, SC, ST, all the communities are, you can say, coming. So there is a kind of inclusion, and the popularity of civil services examination is also one of the feature. Apart from that, he is talking about the kind of, you can say, the success rate is there, but still people are, you can say, participating, and this shows this thing. And apart from that, he is talking about, you can say, other aspect. He is comparing his time and this time, and he is doing those things. that हमारे ज़माने में ऐसा होता था वैसा होता था. So you can use these kind of things when it comes to, you can say, you can just read it, okay, not relevant as such for your, you can say, for your examination, because it is very general in nature. You can just read out and you can just read for your GS4, you can read for your administrative ethics, you can read for your public administration in a very general manner, not very specifically UPSC is going to ask the things, but still you should be thorough about the general pattern of UPSC civil services examination and the general, you can say, pros and cons and all those things for the civil services examination. He is also talking about two more things, okay. Basically here you can also talk about two more things. He is talking about first of all he was talking about the mid career review, okay, so that the non honest or misfit candidates or misfit, you can say, personnel can be, you can say, they should be you can say, rejected. There should be the you can say, and there should be the voluntary resignation or something like that, okay. For example, the recently government have adopted this ideology called perform or perish, okay. Either you should perform or we will, you can say, eliminate you, okay, we will weed out you. So these things are there and he is talking about these things, and these are the crux that you should know when it comes to this particular article. So this is all about the public administration analysis. We have covered all those things that are relevant for your public administration optional. I hope you are getting the things and I hope you are able to enjoy this video, and if you are liking this video, don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you can download the magazine. The link is given in the description box. Bye bye and have a nice day. Stay home and stay safe. Bye bye and take care.